Hello and welcome back to Dover Pirate TV. I am your host, Dawson Walker. We're going to get right into this one. Corey Greathouse comes up to lead off the bat for the Pottsville Apaches. Apaches have struggled a little bit this season. Pirates have won their past two games, I believe. I could be wrong on that. Getting towards the very end of the season here, these wins matter, but this is a non-conference game, so a little laxer. He's gonna be beamed by Ayers, so that's gonna get the first batter on base. So we have Brady Ayers at pitcher tonight, and he's gonna lead off. We have Jaden Morris at catcher. I have Lane out there on shortstop, and I think that's Caleb McGee on third. Caden Sharp on second, and looks like we have Collins on third. And that one's going to be popped out, and kind of the very edge of the outfield, going to be caught by Standridge. That's going to bring up the first out of the inning. Yeah, Collins is on first, so what I meant to say. Doesn't mean I said. All right, Aiden Watson comes up to bat for the Pottsville Apaches. Yeah, we're here in the last 2 weeks of high school baseball for district tournament starts. Pirates still have a few conference games to play, including Baptist Prep and Atkins. Those are two teams that have really struggled this year. So the Pirates already have 10 wins, hoping to expand that record this year, this game. Man, Lane nearly picked that kid off there. It was very close, but just couldn't quite get it in time. But all right, so we have a runner on second, and the count is 1-2 or 2-2. There's one out. Real inside isn't going to hit him, but that's going to be wild enough to where runner on second steals to third. So we have a Apache already in scoring position. So full count. Oh, no. That one's going to be hit. That one's hit almost to the center field fence there. He's going to get a double. One Apache's going to get in. And that's going to give an early lead for the Apaches. Next up to bat is Cash Bartlett for the Apaches. So we have a runner on second. All right, only have one out. A little outside. That will bring up the first ball of this at bat. So 1-0 count. Little low. Brings up a 2-0 count. Another one inside. 3-0. It's going to get that one. So 3-1 count. Count's definitely in the batter's favor. No comment from Dawson, but 1 out so far. Swing and a miss. That brings up strike 2, and now we're at a full count. And he's going to hit that one. It's going to go. I think that's a home run. That's a home run for the Apaches. And I think that was Cash Bartlett hit that one. Hit it out there in left center. We've seen a home run every game, the past 3 games we filmed. This is the first one we've seen from an opponent. Cash Bartlett hits that one. It's a great hit by him. Apaches is going to take an early 3-run lead. So McCry's going to have a little bit of talk with Ayers. And it looks like Bo Ade will be the next up to bat for the Apaches. That was a great hit by Bartlett there. Definitely not what you want to see if you're a Pirate fan, but it was, objectively wonderful hit. So that's the first one I've seen against an opponent here. But the last 2 games we started out with a home run in the first inning. So we'll see if Ade can repeat what we saw last game when we had a back-to-back home runs in the first inning. Take that off. Well, he's already in a position, 0-2 count. And he's going to strike out looking. That's definitely going to boost Ayers' confidence after that home run. Can't get in your head. That was definitely a good response. I'll not say the quote that I've said 37 times this year. I think I've said it every single baseball game, so we're not going to talk. We're not going to even say it. All right, Trevor McClelland will come up to bat for the Pottsville Apaches, and he's going to hit that one out into left. That was a good hit, but a little bit of trouble fielding it. He's only going to get the first out of that. All right, now Jason Long will come up to bat for the Apaches. There we go. Ayers has been getting some strikes just on this little corner of the base here, and that's, I've seen several pitchers try and pull that off this year, and they've done. It's very tricky to hit. We'll just say that. But they haven't had. He hasn't been able to do it every time, and see the scoreboard, but still a 1-1 count, and there's 2 outs now. Just need to get out of this inning. A little high. It's going to bring up a 1-2 count. A little low. Brings up a 3-1 count. 3-1, 2 outs, and a man on first. All right, he's going to foul that one off, making it another full count situation here. You have 2 outs already. All right, have 2 outs, so a strike will end the inning. Outside, and that's going to walk Cleveland to first. So we have runners on first and second. And we're going to have, or sorry, that was Long. So now we'll have number 3, Luke Moore, come up to bat for the Apaches. Swing and a miss. That was really high and outside. Can't initially blame him. I really like swinging at those when I played baseball, but I'm definitely in the minority on that one. Maybe why I don't play. Nice snag by Standridge. And that's going to end the inning. So that's going to end the inning. We had an exciting start there. Apaches got 3 runs on the board, had a 2-run home run from, I believe it was Cash Bartlett. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. See how the Pirates can respond to that in the bottom of the first inning. Pirates trail in an early, with an early Apache lead, 3-0. All right, welcome back to Dover Pirate TV. We're going to start off at the bottom of the first. Pirates going to get their first chance at bat. Already have an early deficit, 3. We'll see how Caleb McGee, see if he can put an early dent into that one. So McGee's going to come to bat. He's had a very good season. He's just a freshman, and let me tell you, he's definitely impressed me in a lot of aspects. One of them being pitching, but he's also done very well at bat. He hit a walk-off double last game we filmed against Mayflower. Got Talvin Level home, and everyone got to hear me scream and bust everyone's eardrums out here in the press box, but it was a wonderful game. It was a 2-1 count here. Got 2-2. And for the Apaches, we have Aiden Watson as the pitcher. That one was way outside there. brings up a full count. Swing and a miss. That's going to bring up strike 3. We'll bring up the first out this side of the inning. Next up to bat's Luke Payne. Payne is a junior this year, so he'll be a senior next year, has an extra year to play. I've seen some good things out of him. He hit a very important hit kind of over the first baseman's head into right field that tightened up the gap against Mayflower last game we filmed. He's going to start off the 1-1 count here. We're going to see how he can do, see if he can get another great hit into any field. So 1-2 count. Seems like a little high there. It's going to be a 2-2 count. And he's going to be beamed in the back there, so that's going to get the first runner on base, and we're going to have Lane Standridge come up to bat. Standridge has done very well this year. He's a senior, and he is going to go play junior college baseball at Missouri State West Plains. He's definitely shown us why. He's hit 2 home runs. He's hit home runs in each of the last 2 contests we've filmed. So we'll see if he can get another one tonight. That would definitely cut down the lead that Pottsville has early in this game. A little inside, but still going to be called a strike there. This ref seems to, just by my little observations, likes him a little bit inside. So that's going to be notable for the rest of the game tonight. Wild pitch is going to allow Payne to get to second. So already. So 2-1 count, and there's 1 out on the board. A little low. It's going to make a 3-1 count. And he's going to hit that one. It's low, going to go to the shortstop. And Lane will be out at first, but that's going to allow Payne to get the third. So he's in great position to score here. Time for a 2-out rally. Here comes Brady Ayers up to bat. Ayers is pitching tonight. Last game that we filmed, he hit a home run right after Lane did. We just tell you there was some blown out eardrums and microphones in this press box, but we'll see what he can do tonight. Really outside pitch there. That's going to bring up a 1-0 count. Brady needs to do his best to extend the inning. We're getting RBI. Another pitch outside, 2-0 count. That will be a strike, so 2-1 count. 2-1 and 2 outs. A little low. Rolls on the ground. Rolls to the backstop, but Payne does not steal. It's not steal home. Inside, ball 4. So Ayers is going to walk to first. I'm assuming that he's going to immediately steal to second as soon as the first pitch comes out, but we shall see. So next up to bat for the Pirates is Collins, and they're going to put in a pinch runner for Ayers. They're going to put in Paxton Eford. That's who it looked like went out there, and yeah, it's Eford. So he's going to go in to run for Ayers. And he is going to be picked off at first. Pirates are going to leave just one on base, technically. That's going to end the inning. We will take a quick break and we'll be right back. Pirates still trail 3-0 early on going into the second inning. All right, welcome back. Here in the top of the second inning, Apaches already have a small lead. It's pretty significant. Three-run lead. So number 4 for the Apaches, Jaden Harris, comes up to bat. First pitch is going to be a strike, so 0-1 count. Swing and a miss. That brings up strike 2. And he's going to hit that one. It's going to be snagged by McGee, but just cannot be caught at first. So he's going to make it to. So Harris will make it to first on an error. Next up to bat is number 13, Corey Greathouse. Ayers tries to pick Harris off at first, unable to do it. We have seen a pretty strong wind today, and it's affected. And a wild pitch. Harris is going to steal to second. But anyway, bit of a wild pitch there. Anyway, the wind has been strong at times today. We'll see how that affects either team here. It can hurt. It can hurt the Pirates. It can hurt the Apaches. It goes both ways. But we'll see how if that has any effect tonight beyond what we have already seen. Wind seems to be picking up every once in a while, and one caught by Lane, and Harris is going to get in a little bit of a pickle, and he's going to be tagged out at third, so that's going to wasn't able to keep his footing there. That was an important play. Gets him out. That's going to bring the first out of the inning, and now we do have Greathouse makes it first, no problem. Now Brady Morrison should be up to bat next. Ayers has been running a lot, trying to pick off runners a lot more than most Pirate pitchers normally do. And that's a good strike right there. We've seen it a few times for different players, kind of hits the corner of the plate. Hard to hit, hard to tell if it's going to be a ball or a strike. We've seen McGee throw a lot of those. Tries to pick off Greathouse. Is not successful. So anyway, 1-1 count. And that one's going to be popped up. That one is deep in center field. It is caught. They're going to throw it to second. Not going to. That was a little bit of a scary catch there. I think he thought that he might drop it for a second, but he catches it, no problem with it. So, all right, next up should be Aiden Watson. Yeah, Aiden Watson comes up to bat for the Apaches. Watson, I think he got on. I want to say he got on first. He got on base somehow last inning. I think he was one that got home from the 2-run shot by Bartlett. No success on picking. I can't even remember the names at this point. Picking the bats for the runner on first out at second, but it's going to bring up, I believe now we're either 2-0 or 3-0 count. Haven't been. That one will be a strike, though. That one is a ball. That was close. There seemed to be a little bit of controversy with that call, but it's going to be all right. Jaden Morse went to say something to Ayers. Next up is Cash Bartlett. He hit a home run over in center left there. And we'll see if he can do that again. First pitch is a strike. So 0-1 count. That one's a little high, so that one's going to be. Counts 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs, and 2 runners on base. Two strikes, so 1-2 count. One more strike, and this will end the inning. And that one's going to be hit. It's going to be hit real shallow. Everyone's going to make it. So bases are now loaded. Not an ideal situation for the Pirates, but bases are loaded, and Bo Ade comes up to bat. He struck out last time. I think he may have been playing a little bit risky, though. He had just seen Bartlett hit that home run, and I think he was a little excited. So we'll see how well he can hit it this time around. So, well, never mind. We're going to change out pitchers here. So we will be right back as Caden Sharp warms up. Pirates kind of in a rough situation. Just need to get one more out to end the inning. We'll take a quick break. Pirates trail 3-0. Bases loaded and 2 outs as we put in a new pitcher. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We're kind of in an interesting situation here for the Pirates. Sharp threw. First pitch by Sharp's a little, it's quite a bit outside. Interesting situation. Just need to get out of the inning. Just need to get one out. And that will not be it. That's not what you want to see. So one steals home. So now there's only 2 Apaches on base, but they're going to expand their lead to 4. So now they lead 4-0 against the Pirates. But anyway, bases were loaded, and Ade is coming up to bat. So they're going to call that 1-1. That was interesting. I'm not 100% sure. I wasn't paying great attention, but two count at this point. All right, so 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 runners on base. One more strike will get the Pirates out of a pretty bad situation. Strike 3. He caught the ball. No chance at a drop third strike that time. So that's going to end the inning. Sorry to take 2 breaks right back to back, but we're going to do it here. Pirates trail 4-0 going into the bottom of the second inning. We'll be right back. welcome back. Coming into the bottom of the second inning. Pirates, not a great situation right now. 4-0 deficit, but we'll see how they can change that up. That one's popped up. That's going to be popped out kind of in the – oh, it's going to be dropped. Popped out towards the very shallow outfield. Dropped. And that will be the first man on base this inning. And here's one I did not expect. We have I can't remember his last name. Yeah, Enoch Brooks. That's his name. Enoch Brooks comes up to bat. The freshman. We've seen him a couple times this year. This is only the second time I have seen him on stream here at home. Last time, I believed, he hit pretty well. But we'll see how he does tonight. Currently a 2-0 count. Really high and inside. Went over Brooks's head, but it's going to bring up a 3-0 count. Definitely a good position for the freshman. High, 4-0. Going to get another runner on base, and Caden Sharp comes up to bat. That one will be a strike. So, bring up an 0-1 count. He's going to pop that one, goes over the right fielder's head. Might be able to get one in. And Collins is going to get in. No problems there. Pirates are starting to cut down on the lead. No outs. 1 run already. 2 runners on base. Great position for the Pirates, as I believe that's Matthew Honeycutt comes up to bat. Didn't see him last game. We will get a chance to see him this game. He's a junior. He, I would say, I don't want to be mean. I'll say it anyway. I feel like his flagship sport definitely is football, but he's not a bad baseball player either. So we're going to call that a ball. I thought they called it a strike. That was my bad, but 1-1 count. That one, that's a strike you see a lot. Just hits the corner of the plate. Right over the corner there, and that's going to bring up a 1-2 count. Definitely a nasty strike. That one tries it again, cannot get it, so it's a 2-2 count. Now it's fouled off. Making contact, got to straighten it out. Swing and a miss. Brings up strike 3. They're going to try to pick off Brooks. Cannot field it, and that's going to bring up. So first out of the game, or sorry, if not the game, but inning, bottom of the second inning. My brain's all over the place, folks. I don't start putting missing persons poster for my brain. If anyone's seen it, please call. I'll give you a reward. Beans Morris immediately beamed. That's going to bring a really good position for the Pirates. We're back at the top of the batting order with a full count. Sorry, not a full count. Bases loaded. My brain is dead. I'm sorry. Hey, I said it. I already told y'all. But that one, there's going to be like a compilation at some point of all the dumb things that I've said, me not knowing things. Me not knowing things and dumb jokes is what we're going to call it. And That's going on there. So 1-1 count. One-two count now. McGee putting the ball in play would definitely be good for the Pirates. He is going to do it. It's not going to be caught. But there is a force out at third, so he's going to. So Sharp will get out, but that's going to bring another. I think that was Brooks, gets him home. So there's 2 outs now. And Pirates cut down the lead to 2. Now we have Luke Payne up to bat. I believe he got beaned last time. And beaned again, this poor kid. This poor soul. But that's going to put the Apaches right back into the position they were just in, and with a person they definitely do not want to be in that position with. Full bases loaded. Bases loaded, but there are 2 outs. So, I mean, we just saw earlier, any base is a force out. And that is going to be, might be the Apaches' saving grace here. And safe. Cuts down the lead to 1. 4-3. And the bases are still loaded. Brady Ayers comes up to bat. Ayers, he's looking to hit the ball here. That's what I'm going to tell you. I mean, to be fair, I don't think any person comes in there like, I'm not going to hit the ball, but you know what I'm saying. He really wants a little bit of redemption, and he's going to try his absolute best. 1-1 count after a foul tip there. Bases are loaded, and he's going to pop that one up. Not sure where. It's dropped! And another one gets in. Game is now tied. We're in the lead. Okay, so were there 2 that went in? So 2 got in, and I wasn't paying attention. Add it to the list, folks. Add it to the list. I've been telling them they need a better commentator, but no one listens to me, you know. Been telling them for a long time, but you got to do what you got to do. So, Pirates have taken the lead. The Apaches coach had a little bit of a pep talk there for a second. 5-4. Pirates have already scored 5 this inning. Definitely, I mean, Pirates have had some early, been behind early the past 2 games. Pirates get out of their deficit a lot quicker this time around. And, looks like Brady Ayers is going to be in a little bit of a pickle. He's not fast. That's going to bring up an out. I don't know. I don't think Lane's run counts.
Hey, Blue.
We're not sure if that counts, but that's going to be 3 outs. So it's going to be the end of the inning. We will be right back at the top of the 3rd inning.
Hey, Blue.
All right, welcome back. So that run by Standridge will count. So now it is 6-4. Pirates take a lead back. Pirates now have all the momentum going into this inning. Let's see if the Apaches can change that. I think it's Jason Long. No, it's not Jason Long. That's Eli Morris up to bat for the Apaches. I think he is, I'm not sure, but I think he's a sub. He was not on my batting order. Anyway, 0-2 count. That 1-2. So 1-2 count now. He's going to foul that one off. He's going to jump scare me again. I don't know why. Every single game, there's one that goes right at the camera and I jump. So, but there's a net. And I know there's a net because I can see it. I guess you just don't think about it if you look at it long enough. But that one's going to be hit to Ayers. Ayers is going to field it, going to tag the base, and that's going to bring up the first out of the inning. Real quick there. So, now, number 22, Jason Long, comes up to bat for the Pottsville Apaches. So, the Apaches need to get some momentum back here. That was, let me tell you, as a Pirate fan, I'll level with you. I've seen a lot of scenarios where we've choked a good lead. But it's something, if you choke a lead, you just got to get the momentum back. Just pretend like it didn't happen. Get your head back in the game and start hitting the ball. That's what you need to do. But it does not mean it's something easy. Let's just say that. He's going to hit that one, hits it right to third. Can it be fielded? It's not, and he is not going to go to second. Pirates have been having, that one went out of place, so that he will get to second. But anyway, little things like that can definitely help you get back into your game if you've kind of lost some momentum. So, but Pirates have been having trouble all game throwing it from third to first. So, we'll see if that can change later in the game. So that one's going to be hit to shortstop. Going to throw it right to third. He's going to be tagged out at third. So one's going to get on base. There's going to be 2 outs. So, 2 outs, and now number 4, Jaden Harris, comes up to bat for the Pottsville Apaches. He's hoping to get a good hit here. Hits it right down third base. It's snagged by McGee. He's not going to be able to get anyone out. I think I missed a little bit of that there. But anyway, there's going to be a runner on first and a runner on third. Good position. Corey Greathouse comes up to bat. Getting a good hit here. Getting a run or 2 in would definitely pick up some momentum for the Apaches. But right now, 2 outs, runners on first and third. I'm expecting the runner on first will try to steal here in a second. We shall see. Low pitch brings a 1-0 count. there it is. So 2-1 count. Runners on second and third. Could be scoring position, giving a good enough hit. Swing and a miss. Brings up strike 2. One more strike and this inning's over. Definitely, Apaches could make up the gap here. That one's hit right down the third base line. 2 are going to get in for the Apaches. That was a great hit by Greathouse. And the game's tied back up. That's definitely what you want to see. That's how you respond to a bad situation. And they've hit 2 right there, right on the third base line. Just ever so close. That one's going to be a strike, so 0-1 count. Runner on second. Updated. Definitely has been an exciting back and forth game in the greatest sense of the word. 0-2 count, 2 outs. It's kind of been like a pendulum this game. Swinging back and forth on who has the momentum and who has the lead. But now it's tied back up. It's an 0-2 count. One more strike, and that's going to end the inning. Pirates have allowed a run every single inning so far. That one's popped up. That's going to be popped out into the shallow outfield. Going to be caught by Matthew Honeycutt, and that will end the inning. Pottsville ties the game back up. It's tied 6-6 going into the bottom of the third inning. We'll be right back here in a second. Welcome back to Dover Pirate TV. Pirates are in a good position right now batting-wise. Last inning scored 6 to come all the way back and get a 2-point lead. However, they allowed 2 runs. Apaches get 2 runs this inning already. So the game's now tied back up 6-6. Ethan Collins comes up to bat. It's a 1-1 count. And folks, this looks like it's going to be a higher scoring game than normal. We see most of the time. For the Pirates, I mean, I've seen a lot of games that are like, typically higher end scoring about 8 points. we're already almost at that threshold just in the third inning. And I really don't see that changing, well, for both teams is what I'm saying. At least one team's going to score. Could score more than 10. Apaches have been hitting very well so far. They've scored an average of 2 runs an inning so far. To be fair, so the Pirates, but you get the point. Apaches have scored every single inning. 3, 1, and 2. That one's popped way out there into left field. It's going to hit the fence. Thought for a second we might have another home run, but not going to happen. The freshman, Ethan Collins, is going to get a double. So next up is Enoch Brooks. Or Enoch Brooks. I can't remember how to pronounce the name. But Brooks is going to come off the bat. Another freshman. And he got on base last time. I think he was walked, though. I think he had 4 balls and no strikes on him. We'll see if he gets a chance to hit the ball this time. But 1-0 count. That one will be a strike. Very inside. One thing I've noticed, and I'm not going to try to blame anything on the ref. I think he's done a good enough job. Or not the umpire, sorry. I mean, basketball and football are still stuck in my head. I apologize. But he's called a lot of them that are kind of lower in towards the inside. That's what he likes, and we've seen that several times today. We'll see if that can change anything. I'm going to try to pick off Collins at second. Unsuccessful. Couldn't keep the ball in the glove, and I think he was already there by the time he was tagged anyway. So 2-1 count. Swing and a miss. Brings up 2-2 count for the freshman. Steam, I've said it 1,000 times. I've said it 10,000 times. I'll say it 10,000 times more. Steam has a lot of freshmen. And, the good thing about freshmen is once they get older, they're going to get more experience, especially if they're playing good now. Imagine what they're going to do in 4 years. Or 3 years. But anyway, they got several years to play. So we'll see how they can do. That one was very, very inside. Swings, gets a piece of it, but it's going to be foul ball. Low and outside. He'll be walked again. 2 runners on base. Very similar situation to last inning. Caden Sharp comes up to bat. No outs. 2 runners on base. Not a bad position to be in if you're a Pirate. So we'll see what Sharp can do. That one was high, so he will. I'll be a 1-0 count. That one's a strike. So 1-1. That one will also be a strike. Brings up a 1-2 count. Good position for the pitcher. See what Sharp is going to do about it. Outside that time. So 2-2. No outs yet, and there's 2 runners on base. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. We're at the first out of this side of the inning. Next up to bat is Matthew Honeycutt. Honeycutt. Can't remember what happened to him last time. I believe he struck out. But we'll see what he can do this time around. One's a little outside, so that's going to bring up a 1-0 count. Pirates are in a good position to score if they can start hitting the ball here. He hits that one up shallow into center field. It's going to be caught. No problems there. 2 outs. They did what Pottsville's doing, what they had trouble doing last inning. We'll see what they can do as Jaden Morris comes up to bat. See what the Pirates can do here to maybe take the lead back. One 0. And he's going to pop that one foul. It's going to hit, sounds like it hit the top of the dugout there. So bounce onto the dugout. Either way. 1-1 count. Just acted like he was going to pick off Collins, but no one was really there to try to touch the bag. So he just stood there. And he fouls it again, so it's a 1-2 count. Morris is really trying to get a hit here. Just needs to, he's making contact, he just needs to get it in play. We will see if he can do that. Really high, really inside, and man, Collins almost got picked off there, but he's going to make it back to second. Collins taking some big leads. I can see him almost halfway between second and third there where he's went, but that's strike 3. That's going to end the inning, and the Apaches are going to score 2 this inning. The Pirates are not going to score any. Definitely could have been a much worse situation for them, but we're going to be right back as we go into the 4th inning. Pirates all tied up. 6-6. Alright, welcome back to Dover Pirate TV. So, it's all tied up here in the top of the 4th inning. Let me change that. See, I didn't catch who was up to bat here. Number 1, Aiden Watson. He's going to swing and miss the first one, so this is going to bring up an 0-1 count for him. 0-2. He gets behind early here in this at-bat. But he's going to get a piece of that one. And Lane's not able to catch it. He's going to get to first. Not have any problems there. It's a little difficult to field there. Kind of shallow in the outfield. But, well, here comes up someone definitely need to be wary of if you're a Pirate. Cash Bartlett. He had a home run first inning. We've seen him several times. He's going to hit that one out into the outfield. It's going to be fielded. Just going to get to first. Going to advance everyone a base. No outs. Number 2, Bo Ade comes up to bat for the Apaches. Now here's a good opportunity to take the lead back. I mean, we're gonna see. It looks like the Pottsville coach is having a little bit of a conversation with the umpire, but doesn't look like there's gonna be any real problems. So anyway, Bo Ade is gonna come up to bat for the Pottsville Apaches. Man, hits that one out to left. Going to be caught. No one is going to tag up. So just going to be one out. Hit a pretty good line drive there, but is caught. So next up, it should be 24, Eli Morris. I think that he is subbed out Trevor McClellan, but I'm not sure. 24. But yeah, swing and miss. Strike one. He says it hit his foot, but ref didn't catch that, so 2-1 count. Was not caught, so tries to bunt it, not successful. 2-2 count. Can't do that again. Well, just can't foul it again. And he's going to hit that one out. Kind of shallow into the right. I'm just going to call an infield fly rule. So, 2 outs on the board. Situation's a little similar to the Pirates last inning as far as batting goes, but we'll see if Jason Long can break the cycle for the Apaches. Maybe get some runs on the board for them. Swing and a miss. Swing up an 0-1 count. That one was high. Brings up a 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. He's swinging hard. He wants to get a good hit on this one, but just need to put it in play. So 1-2. Swing, miss, strike 3. That ends the inning. And, man, I've said it earlier that this game is kind of been like a pendulum swinging back and forth, but it looks like the during things went to a standstill. 2 innings that look just like each other. But we will be right back. Pirates all tied up 6-6 going into the bottom of the 4th inning. Welcome back to Over Pirate TV. Going to the bottom of the 4th here. It's all tied up halfway through this one. So we will see how Caleb McGee can do. He struck out twice, but as I was saying up here, the last time I saw this dude strike out twice, he hit one of the fence. So we'll see if he can do that again. And he's going to hit that one, straighten that one out. That's what I'm telling you. But that's going to bring up an 0-2 count. Not an ideal situation for him. He's going to tip that one just barely, but it's going to be caught. That's going to bring up the first out of the inning. All right, now we have Luke Payne coming out to bat. This kid has been beaned twice, so we'll see if that happens to him again. He was hit the exact same, pretty much the exact same spot. Low ball. That was a ball 1. Low, ball 2. Two one count now. Wind's really starting to pick up here. Just a big old gust. 3-1 count now. Another one outside. And he's going to foul that one off. Brings up a full count for the Pirates. Man, the wind is really picking up. Picking up a whole lot of dust. But ball 4. And that's going to get Payne to first. Lane Standards comes up to bat. He's done well. And let me tell you, a gust of wind, I can't tell where it's blowing. It's not blowing in our faces here, so, you know, I could pick up a ball and carry it a little ways. Let's see if it could help him out this time. He's going to throw that one real outside. 1-0 count. Luke is going to steal to second off a bit of a wild pitch. Doesn't even face any kind of resistance by the catcher. It hit the backstop, you know, and they just let him go. So 2-0 count. Standards pops one up. It's something back there, but it's going to be a 2-1 count. One strike against him, 2 balls against him. Runner on second and 1 out. So we will see what will happen. So 3-1 is your new count. Really outside, walks another man. 2 now on base as Brady Ayers comes up to bat. So pitcher for Pottsville is going to be taken out. A new man will come in. It looks like that will be... Oh, I did not catch the number there. Number 5, looks like. And that will be a brand new sub. Cash Wilfund will come up to pitch for the Pottsville Apaches. He's going to try to close this one out for him. He's going to inherit a little bit of a tough position, but nothing I'm sure he can't handle. Runners on first and second for the Pirates. 1 out. We'll be right back. Let this guy warm up. All tied up. 6-6. All right, welcome back to Dover Pirate TV. New pitcher in for the Pottsville Apaches. We'll see how he can do against Brady Ayers as he comes up to bat. Ayers is going to pop one up immediately. Not sure where that went. Looks like it's going to go into center field. No one's going to be caught out. No one is going to tag up. Really wasn't an opportunity there. So Ethan Collins will now come up to bat. Last at-bat, he hit one at the fence, so we'll see if he can do that again. So number 5, that is for the Apaches, is Cash Wilfund. He will be a sub for them. So 1 ball, no strikes. Man, we've had 3 innings of the exact same scenario. 2 outs. We could see, it's still a 1-1 count, so it's not impossible, but we've seen runners left on first and second with no runs. We've seen that the past 2 innings of the Pirates and after the Apaches at the top of this inning. 1-2 count. Hopefully on this last strike, we can have Collins break the cycle. Talked about the pendulum swinging back and forth. Looks like the pendulum is a bit dead right now. We'll see if Collins can change that. That one's high, almost hits him, brings up a 2-2 count. I mean, we haven't seen anyone choke with full bases yet, so That could come up. We'll see. 2-2 count. Needs to put it in play here, extend the inning. Inside again. Brings a full count. Full count. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. So, pretty much no matter what, runners are going to start running after the pitch is thrown. Another inside. Bases are loaded. 2 outs as Enoch Brooks, the freshman, comes up to bat. I believe he's been on base twice. He's been walked both times, though, so we'll see if he can put the ball in play. If my memory serves me correctly, which it does occasionally, last time I saw him hit the ball was against Russellville, and that was at the very beginning of the year, but he hit it to the outfield twice. So we'll see if he can do it this game. And, yep, he is going to be able to. And it's fair. And Pirates are going to take the lead. Standard is going to get in, and so is Payne. Man, 2 get in. Pirates take the lead, 8-6. The freshman definitely, I mean, he's a youngster. Definitely have some hope for some of these freshmen coming up the next couple of years. He's definitely one of those on that list. So Caden Sharp will come up to bat. And they're going to try to pick off Brooks at first. Not able to do it. I think that was I'm not sure what the call was on that one. Well, the pitch there, but not on the Brooks was safe. So, I mean, it was not that. But anyway, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. And look, folks, I don't know much, but he needs to straighten that one out. Straighten that one out. And, yeah, Pirates have scored 2 this inning. So far, there's 2 outs. We have Collins on second and Brooks on first. And Collins nearly picked off, not going to be able to do it. I believe it's a 1-1 count against Sharp. So 1-1 count, 2 out. Runners on first and second. Pirates have already broke the cycle again. And once again, the pendulum seems to be ever so slightly swinging into their favor. But it swings back and forth so fast, we can see if that changes this next inning. They try to pick off Brooks again, unable to do it. 2-1 count. That one's hit. That one is going to be in fair territory, but it's going to be caught. Brings up the 3rd out of the inning. Well, Pirates take the lead back. The score now is 8-6. We're going to be right back as we go into the top of the 5th inning. Pirates lead by 2. All right, welcome back to Dover Pirate TV. Top of the fifth. Pirates have a 2-run lead over the Pottsville Apaches, but every time we've gotten a lead, they've immediately responded. We'll see if they can do it again. Number 3, Luke Moore, up to bat for the Apaches. And, no matter what, we probably will see the top of the batting order for the Apaches. So, they've done very well at bat. They have, except for last inning, they've scored 3 out of 4 innings, so we'll see if they can do that again tonight, this inning. And he's going to hit that one out. It's going to go into right field, caught by Payne. Brings up the first out of the inning. All right, next up, the bat is number 4, Jaden Harris. Going to bat for the Apaches. 1 out already. It's a little high, brings up a 1-1 count. He's going to hit that one. It's going to go into center field, right over second base. Not fielded. He's just going to stay on first, though. A good single by Jaden Harris. Next at the bat comes Corey Greathouse, back to the top of the batting order for the Apaches. These first 4 people here on this batting order do very well almost every time at bat. We'll see if Greathouse can repeat that. We've seen a home run by them already. We've seen some pretty good wind gusts. We'll see if maybe there's a chance for that this inning. So Greathouse will come up to bat. Sharp's going to continue to try to pick off the runner at first, but no luck. Not going to be able to pick him off at second. Just a little too high of a throw. So ball 1, runner on second and 1 out. Not a bad position for the Apaches. Just need to get it in play. Swing and a miss brings up strike 1. One's high, so 2-1. Fouls another one off, so brings up a 2-2 count. He has struck out once today, I believe, so. But most of the time he gets on base, he's hit, I can't remember, I think he hit 1 out, maybe in the center? I can't remember. Full count now. 3-2-1, and 1 on second. Ball 4. Runners on first and second now. Looks like I'm just going to get another ball. So anyway, number 12 comes up to bat, Brady Morrison, who is the designated hitter for the Apaches. We'll see what he can do right here. There's 2 runners on base. There's only 1 out, so good position for scoring and make a little bit of a comeback here. 2-2 count. One more strike. Getting a strikeout here will be crucial. Once again, no doubt comment of the day from Dawson, but, you know, right here, don't need to give any opportunities for them to take the lead back, and that's not a good, it's not what you want to see. Could not pick him off. Now there's 2 runners in scoring position. This out here really, this strike here really matters. Don't need to, I mean, these Apaches, when they hit the ball, most of the time it's been to the outfield. Really easy position for either a sacrifice fly or some other score, so. 1-2 count. Low pitch. 2-2 count. Cannot, just need to get an out here, ideally. That one's hit, and that one's going to be hit into left. Going to get a sacrifice fly off this one, but runner on second. Apaches cut the lead down to 1. 2 outs. And a runner on second. Changing all the scoreboard stuff up now, but all right, so 2 outs, and we have Hayden Watson up to bat. Swing and I think a foul tip, maybe a miss. Oh boy, I did not mean to do that. Brings up an 0-2 count. One more strike and that'll end the inning, but just inside and low, but he's called strikes like that before. Just can't tell. 1-2 count. Gonna steal to third. So now there's another Apache in scoring position. Really a hit to the outfield. Could tie up this game. Two count. He keeps fouling the ball. He just cannot get it in play yet. Will Watson be able to put it in play this time? The answer is yes. He's going to pop that one into foul territory. It's caught. Now in the inning. Pirates are going to hold on to their lead, 8-7, as they go into the bottom of the 5th. We will be right back. Right. Welcome back, Dover Pirate TV. Just 3 more opportunities for the Pirates to bat. Pirates hold a very narrow lead. May have a chance to expand it here. Matthew Honeycutt comes up to bat for the Pirates. Low pitch brings up a 1-0 count. So we shall see. He pops that one out into left. That's fair. No one's catching that. He's just going to get to first. That's what you want to see. Let's see if we can get more of that. We're back at the top of the batting order. It looks like. No, we're not. We're not. That's Morris comes up to bat. They have similar hairstyle. At the very bottom of the batting order now. Similar numbers and similar hairstyle. Sometimes messes me up, but definitely he's going to try to bunt it. He bunts it a lot. So we'll see. He can put it in play here. He's going to get a bunt. It's going to go straight to the pitcher, though, and he'll be out at first. But Honeycutt's going to get to second. One out, runner on second. Let's go to the top of the batting order. And McGee has not had the best of luck today, but you can never count this kid out. We shall see. They're leaving center left wide open. He's going to hit it into left. Matthew Honeycutt's going to get to third, and McGee will get to first. So he's getting the streak there. One out, and Luke Payne is going to come up to bat. They're calling time. It looks like there's going to be a little motivational speech there with the infield. A lot of these have gotten to the outfield, though. Just not in the greatest position to be fielded. So they're going to talk to the pitcher real quick. Surely he'll stay in. They just put him in last inning. All right, so little pep talk's over. Runners on first and third. I'm assuming, I could be wrong, McGee will try to steal to second almost immediately here. Luke Payne's going to come up to bat. They did not take out the pitcher, which I'm not surprised. He's only been in for half an inning. So we shall see what happens here. Foul ball. Gives a 0-1 count. Payne really needs to get on base. He's for the past, I think he's gotten on base every time. I could be wrong. Don't want to jinx him here. I have a really bad habit of doing that. He was beaned twice, and I think he was, I can't remember if he got a hit or if he was walked. For half a second, thought he was going to get beaned again. Did not. At least not yet. I mean, him getting on base, him walking by some means, or just getting a base hit would be crucial, would get us into a full bases loaded situation here if that were to happen. But, hey, I'll take any runs no matter what. We already have one scoring position. Why not have him get in to extend the lead a little bit? Don't need to get greedy. They're going to try. They're going to kind of do a little bit of almost a fake pickoff play there. Throws it to the second baseman. He runs up. Matthews not going to steal to third. But there's a 3-1 count now. What? Not going to steal to home is what I meant. Full count now. Three-two. You have two runners. I mean, depending on where it's hit, could be in scoring position. I suppose it depends on the hit. But 3-2 count. A ball here makes it a full count. Pitcher's trying to be real cool and collected as he throws this pitch. Needs to be a strike. This one's popped up into the infield. It's dropped. And bases are now loaded. It's not what you needed with one out. And Lane Standridge is going to come up to bat, the senior, and he gets on base a lot. We'll just say that. We'll see if he can get a chance to get a good hit here. Seen a couple people hit it into the outfield. We'll see if it can happen again. It will, but going to bounce right where the third baseman can't catch it. And McGee's going to try to make it to home. He's going to make it just barely, though. Pirates lead extends by 2. Runners on second and third. Pirates now lead 10-7. And still in good position as Brady Ayers comes up to bat. Brady, this Hart's not had the world's best luck tonight. We'll see if that can change. They might be putting in a new pitcher. Looks like it. So a new pitcher will come in for the Pottsville Apaches. I think that was number 27 was the number. Number 27. He looks a little younger. We'll see. I think that is Cale Kirtley, but I'll check real quick before we go to a break. Yep, that's number 27. Cale Kirtley for the Apaches will come up to pitch. Needs to get out of this inning. 2 Pirates in scoring position, depending on the hit, but and only 1 out. Apaches trail 10-7. We will be right back. All right, welcome back. Number 27 comes up to pitch for the Pottsville Apaches. We'll see how he can do. See if he can get the Apaches out of what is a rough situation. 10-7. Apaches only have 2 opportunities to take the lead back, but I'm not too worried about their batting. We're worried about their pitching. First pitch will be a ball. I'm not sure. I don't have any the ages of anybody, but this one looks like a bit of a youngster, so we'll see. See how he can do. Ayers is going to hit it and not going to be fielded well. Lane's going to get in a pickle, going to be tagged out at second. So not really going to matter a whole bunch. I'm not sure. But 1 Pirate gets in, so 7-11 is your new score. And Collins is going to come off the bat. Hits that one straight up, but it's not going to go out of, not going to be in play at all. No more catchable. 2 outs on 1 count. Wild throw. It's going to go way out there. Ayers is going to make it to second. And 1-1 count. And there's just a man on second, I believe. I don't think anyone scored that time around. So 7-11. Two one. And Collins is going to hit that one. It's going to be caught, and that's going to end the inning. I thought for a second he could have. That wasn't going to be caught, but it will be. So that's going to end the inning. Pirates scored 3, and that's going to make it 11-7. Apaches have 2 chances to catch back up. We will be right back at the top of the 6th inning. Welcome back to Dover Pirate TV. Apaches have 2 chances to catch back up. This is one of them, and who better to have to get momentum back than a man that hit a home run the first inning of the game. Cash Bartlett comes at the bat for the Pottsville Apaches. Really, this is about the peak of their lineup, if you ask me. So we'll see if they can start hitting, and that's a good one. That one almost was a ground rule double, but, well, same outcome if it was or if it wasn't. Almost bounced off the fence. Bounced off the fence, but almost went over. And so we're going to have a good start for the Apaches. 1 man on second. Number 2 comes up to bat, Bo Ade. He's also hit very well tonight, so we'll see if he can catch back up. One thing I've seen of the Apaches, they've definitely hit very well. I mean, they've scored 7 tonight so far. In many of the games we've filmed, 7 is enough to win, so just. And the Pirates have kind of went through spurts of hitting and spurts of not hitting, so it's changed every once in a while. But it's a 1-2 count. And he was okay. He leans into that one, so they're going to call it a strike, I guess. So he'll be out. That was definitely controversial. Definitely was controversial. So had a little bit of an altercation between the apologize one second. Between the pitcher between the Apache's coach and the umpire. Two-0 count, 1 out. Three 3-0. That one will be a strike, though. 3-1. That one is going to be fouled, so that's going to bring up a full count. Still in full count. There's 1 out and a 1 man on base. He's going to hit that one. It's going to be fielded. It's going to be thrown out. He's going to be forced out at first. 2 outs already. One Apache already is in scoring position, though. Number 20 comes up to bat. Mason Vick. He's going to come up to bat. There's been several subs have come in for the Apaches. They're trying to get back control of this game. They just need to get the runner on third home and extend this inning. That's their best opportunity, which would mean no dub, but you know what I'm saying. But he's going to foul the first one. Needs to straighten her out, but 1-1 count, a little low, maybe a little bit outside. Ever so slightly that time. Two, 1. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 1 runner on first. The umpire real quick to the sharp. Not sure what's going on, but once again, 1 more strike, and this inning is toast. We shall see. I mean, he's made good contact so far. That's the other one. Could it be? It's the fence. And one's going to get in. That was a wonderful hit for a second. I thought that might have been a home run, but he's going to get a double. That's going to get an Apache home. Exactly what I said needed to happen happened for the Apaches. So, number 3, Luke Moore comes up to bat. Needs to get on base. Needs to extend this inning. Man, that was a wonderful hit. I thought for a second we were going to see another game with a home run over center field, but he hit the fence. It looks like he hit it I think he hit it towards the bottom of it, but man, he popped that one up. That one went far. It was a good hit by number 20 for the Apaches, Mason Vick. Wonderful hit there. That one is those nasty strikes I've talked about most of the game. Just, yeah, I can't ever tell if they're a curveball or not. I quit playing baseball before those came around. But 1-2 count. It's hard for me to identify them as well. But, so 1-2 count. One more strike, and that will end the inning. Last time I said that, man hit it all the way to the center field's fence. So we shall see if he can do it this time. Well, he's going to pop that one out. Level cannot field it. Another Apache will come in. They're making up a little bit here for their being behind. 9-11. That's the score now. So McCarty is going to talk to Sharp real quick. He's going to stay in to finish out this game. It looks like. Well, given things don't change. Those are two great hits by the Apaches. That's exactly what they needed to do to get back in this game. But we'll see if that trend can continue. They have 2 outs on them. They've been on a little bit of a 2-out rally. I mean, hitting's contagious. More evidence of that right there. But that's going to be caught by Collins, and that's going to end the inning. 9-11 is your score. Apaches have one more chance to catch back up. We'll see if the Pirates can extend their lead here in a second. I think Enoch Brooks is going to come up to bat. We will be right back. Pirates lead 11-9. All right, welcome back to Dover Pirate TV. Your Dover Pirates lead 11-9 in this contest. We have another new pitcher, Mason Vick, the guy that hit that one all the way to the center field fence. I thought it was a home run for a second. Is going to be your pitcher. Now for the Apaches, but swing and a miss, 0-1 count. Enoch Brooks comes back up to bat. He's done well so far tonight. That's a 1-1 count. And he pops one up. That's going to be foul. Nearly broke something there, but 1-2 count. No outs. And Pirates are towards the back of their batting order. Brooks needs to get on base if he can. Keeps fouling it, just needs to straighten it out. Two count. And he's going to hit that one out in the center field. Not going to be easily fielded. He's going to get on base. What we need another one to get on. See if Caden Sharp can do that. Caden Sharp comes up to bat. So, Apaches have they've had several pitchers. They've had 3 pitchers in the past 3 innings, and they're just looking for anyone that can stop up the Pirates. They have not been successful so far, and he's going to get bunt. Sharp's going to bunt it. It's going to get Brooks to second, but unfortunately, Sharp was real close, just couldn't quite make it in time. But Matthew Honeycutt comes up to bat. Honeycutt really needs to get on base here, one way or the other. Needs to extend this lead if possible. Pirates have, so far, been making contact, but just not quite been able to put it. Brooks put it into play, and Sharp bunted it, but definitely hittable. Just need to get a good hit on this one. Get Honeycutt on base. He's going to hit that one. It's going to not be fielded by second base. It's going to get Brooks to third, and it's going to get Honeycutt to first. Only one out. Definitely not a bad position for the Pirates. Pirates now we have Jaden Morris coming up to bat. Jaden needs to get on base one way or the other. Swing and a miss. Picks up strike 1. I can imagine that no matter swing and miss, bring up strike 2, that Vic will stay in. He's definitely hit very well for the Apaches. By the way, Pirates exemplify why the Pirates really need to score here. Pirates, although they hold the lead, foul ball there. Apaches are going to be at the top of their batting order. Extend the lead in the inning at the top of the 7th is what you need. So we'll see if they can put this one out of reach. 0-2 count. One's high. And Honeycutt's going to steal a second. So 2 runners in scoring position now. 1-2 count. Foul ball. Morris has hit 2 foul balls. He's swung and missed twice. Cannot swing and miss again. Or swing and foul tip it and give it to the catcher. 2 things you can't do right now. But he can, if the scenario comes about, he can run a drop third strike, I believe. There's no one on first, so. Strike 3, 2 outs. And Pirates are going to go to the top of the batting order. Caleb McGee comes up to bat. He struck out twice today, but there's 3 times actually, but he's hit. The last time he hit it pretty good, so we'll see if he can do that again. Crucial moment. Could get 2 people in. I mean, they're leaving big old gap. I keep jumping at those. It's never going to get better. It's just never going to get better. But anyway. But they're leaving a pretty big gap. They're closing up a little bit between center and left field. And that cost them with Brooks earlier in the game. And Brooks hit it. And they had a bigger gap. He was more in right center earlier, but they've closed it back up. He had it at the very beginning there. He pops that one up. He caught it, and if he would have dove and caught that would have been fair too. But that's going to end the inning. Pirates need to get up, three down in this inning. Let's go to the top of the seventh. Pirates lead 11-9. We'll be right back. Welcome back. The very end of the game here. Pottsville is back at the top of the batting order. Needs to get 2 runs to tie, 3 to take the lead. We'll see if they can pull it off here. 1 second. Folks, I'll never get over the pollen. And that one is caught, popped up, caught by Honeycutt. That brings up the first out. Need 2 more. 2 more and this game's over, but we're back at the top of the batting order for the Apaches, and let me just tell you, they've scored 9 runs and they've earned every single one of them. They have done very well at the plate tonight. We'll see if they can do it again. Number 12, Brady Morrison comes up to bat. He really has to get on base here. Strike out, or any out really at all, it will be detrimental to the Apaches. One, 2 count. One more strike, and that's going to put the Apaches in a really bad position. But next up to bat, well, we got Aiden Watson after this. Okay, he's going to, McGee passes it to first, finally make that throw. 2 outs. Aiden Watson has to do something here. Aiden Watson comes up to bat for the Apaches. Just saying, if he gets on base, I mean, Cash Bartlett, I've said it 1,000 times, he hit a home run first inning of the game. He'll be up to bat next after him. If you're the Pirates, crucial to end the inning right now in this game, get this one over with. If you're the Apaches, need to get on base and hope for the best. 1-2 count. Another close and nerve-wracking ending here at the Andover Pirate TV. That one was very inside, just barely missed him. Two-one. That one hits him. That's what you needed if you're the Apaches. That's the break. Not the break, not what you want to see if you're the Pirates. Why is that? Look who comes up to bat. Cool and collected. We have Cash Bartley. He's hit several tonight. He's hit 1 home run. It's what you need to see if you're an Apaches fan. Infield's going to come and have a little bit of a talk. Just need to finish this one out. One more, this game's over. Do not need to allow any more runs by the Apaches. All right, we're going to have someone in this one for 1 out. 1/3 of an inning. McGee comes up to pitch. We are going to be right back. Pirates, 2 outs. Needs to get 1 out to end the game. Leads 11-9. We'll be right back. All right, putting one more out, win the game. We have Caleb McGee coming in to try to get that last out. Caleb McGee, man, he's impressed me a lot this year. He's a freshman and he's played like he's at least a junior. Let's just say that he's really pulling his weight. 0-2 count. One more strike and this game could be over. Just need one. Strike 3. Strikes him out looking. And that's the ball game. Pirates are going to win this one 11-9. Beating the Apaches. Man, that's a win that you want. And that's definitely it's non-conference, so it doesn't necessarily matter in the grand scheme of things, but it's definitely a confidence booster to beat Pottsville. It's admittedly a little rare to beat Pottsville in most sports, but we finally get one up on them this year. Pirates are going to beat the Pottsville Apaches. Now it's time for player of the game, and man, it's tough because everyone seems to have played about even, but I'm going to give it, because I just feel like I have to give it to a freshman this time around. The cameraman says it's him, so yeah, it's the cameraman. It's Jacob Lang. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to give one for batting, but we have one in the field and one at bat. So we'll have a co-player of the game. One of them I'm going to give to Enoch Brooks, the freshman. And let's see, at field, I'm still not sure. I'm going to give it to McGee too. I'm going to give it to Caleb McGee. I'm going to give it to Enoch Brooks. And that's just because McGee came in where it mattered and got that last out. So, man, Jacob Lang's disappointed. He wanted it to be him. He wanted it to be him. The cameraman wanted it to be him. So sad. Yeah. But anyway, this is going to do it for tonight. The Over Pirates win 11-9 over the Pottsville Apaches. That's 11 wins for the Pirates so far this season. We've got one more week to go, and don't go away. We will be back tomorrow for senior night as we take on the extremely good CAC Mustangs. That's gonna be a big old fight, folks. But we'll see you tomorrow. Pirates win this one.